Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh Out.
It's your boy Tay.
Another episode of Sports Talk Tan Josh, and this is our weekly power ranks. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, leave your top five. So what we do is we name our top five, we give our honorable mentions, then we give our bottom three, which is like the worst team in the league. So we
Yeah.
show love even to the bottom of the barrel teams. Okay, if your team is a bottom of the barrel, don't take it personal. Do better. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you want me to go first or you go first?
Um, you go first. No, I went.
All
You
right.
went first last week. I can go first this week.
Okay. Who do you have at number five?
All right, number five for me. Might ruffle a little feathers, might not. I don't know. I think just because based off of, I think mostly it's because based off game. Um, I got number five for me is the Baltimore Ravens going into this week.
Interesting. Okay, I wouldn't put them at number five. They they'd be an honorable mention in my list. Number five, I would have to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Defense playing great. Cooper Rush, good game planning,
Yeah,
nice balance. Without their star quarterback, I had to give
yeah,
the Cowboys credit. I put the Cowboys at number five on my list. They in my top five.
gotcha. Number
Yeah.
four is actually yeah. Number four for me is actually team you mentioned. Number four for me is the Dallas Cowboys. Like you said, all the things that's been going on with them so far, with Cooper Rush, being 4-0 as a starter, the defense playing well. But now we're about to start seeing because now their schedule is going to start getting you know,
Hmm.
a little challenging. We're going to see if they're going to stick with him or they're going to go back to Dak after he get his first loss. We'll see what happens after that.
Okay, so you
All
got the
right,
Cowboys. Number four. My number four, I'm gonna
yeah.
go with I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Vikings. Four
Oh yeah,
one.
I was asleep. That was my sleeper. That was my sleeper. I'm
Four
not even gonna
one.
front.
They are what their record is. They got some impressive
Yeah,
wins. So I'm gonna have to. I can't. I was telling everybody the Vikings are going underneath the radars. No one's really talking about the Vikings. How good they've been playing
that's
the last
true.
couple of weeks.
Yeah,
So I want to say the Vikings. They was in my honorable mentions for the last couple of weeks. So now
yeah,
they in the top five. A lot of some teams lost, so they dropped down. So Vikings
yeah.
at number four.
Dang, I was thinking about them too. I ain't even gonna fake. I really
Mhm.
was thinking about them. Number three for me. It will be oddly enough, a team that just recently played, but that don't count. So we're gonna go with Kansas City Chiefs as the number three team this week.
Okay, okay, Kansas. Well, the top three, you can make an
It
argument
really
for a
was.
lot of teams. You can make an
Yeah,
argument for three teams actually being number one. Even though one team, I'm not going to spoil the highway. Actually, I agree with you. I have Kansas City at number three. That was one heck of a comeback against a division rival, the Raiders, which they pretty much the
hmm
Raiders actually blew that game actually
blew that
more than
game. Yeah,
anything. They
exactly.
blew that game. Then Devontae Adams wanna play shove match with the photographer, but we're on the camera crew. I'm messing with you. All right, let me digress for that. So who's your number two?
Number two, good old Bills Mafia. Number two.
Yep, I agree with you. Bills Mafia number two. They gotta be number
I
two.
mean, they've been putting they and excuse. I mean, I guess it's
You,
YouTube. I guess
you
it's
see what they
they've been
did to
putting on.
Pittsburgh, bro? That was
That's what I'm
embarrassing
about
what
to
they did
say.
to Pittsburgh, bro. They
they done
demolished them,
put
bro.
they put a whooping on the last 2 weeks of the season so far. It's
Man.
like after that loss to the Dolphins, they just like, all right, we gotta stop playing with people. Like we just gonna stop
Yeah,
throwing
they
people
was
out
out for
for it.
blood, bro. They weren't showing no mercy out there. So that's why I said Bills. This might be the Bills' year, potentially be the Bills' year. And I think number one, we
Just
both going to say who's number one. They undefeated, the only undefeated team
yeah,
left. So they are what their record is. You gotta say the Eagles. Fly
gotta
Eagles
go with the
fly is
Eagles.
number
Yep,
one. Gotta go with the Eagles.
yep,
They undefeated, undefeated. All right. So
yep.
honorable mentions. Who do you have in some honorable mentions? Any honorable
Uh,
mentions?
I mean, we just previously you previously had them in your top five, but I didn't. Minnesota, I'm definitely putting them on top of that list. So Minnesota is
I'm
my
surprised you didn't put
honorable.
Minnesota in. Minnesota been
I was
balling the
thinking
last
about
couple
them.
of weeks, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
That's
was
why I
thinking
said
about them.
when you said the Ravens, like the Ravens, I said the Ravens. They all putting up good numbers, but they blew two leads. I'm counting that against them. Hate to say it like that. They could have beat Bills Mafia and the Dolphins, but they
Yeah, they
blew it.
could be on the season
So
easy. Yeah, they could
The
beat them
Ravens
easy.
are in my honorable mentions. I say the Ravens. I think the 49ers are in my honorable mentions too.
Yeah.
You got to say, I
Uh,
know you gonna hate this team. You gotta get the Giants some love, bro. You gotta get the
yeah, but I
Giants
look at
some
the.
love.
Yeah, I
They
give them
like
love, but
10 and 11, so they like in number 10 and 11 in my list. They probably top 10, probably at 10.
I also look at their schedule too. Oh my goodness, that schedule is a cupcake
Man, you
schedule.
gotta
Oh
give
my
them credit,
god.
man. They beat the Packers in London, bro. You gotta give them. They beat Aaron Rodgers in London, so you gotta give them somewhat credit, bro, to a degree.
Yeah, but it's still
I'm
London.
not saying
Nobody's
they.
gonna
I'm not
compare
saying they're
to.
gonna win the Super Bowl. Hopefully, there's
Yeah,
not one of those Eli Manning years when they make the Super Bowl.
I slimly doubt that because it's way more better teams than what it was when Eli won that Super Bowl, like them two Super
Yeah,
Bowls.
yeah. Also,
Yeah,
gotta give Tampa Bay some love. Tampa is still a top 10 team.
yeah.
Packers, you gotta say the
Packers.
Packers. The
Yeah,
Packers.
and oddly enough, they said Tennessee. Well, a lot of like report. I mean, not reporters, but a lot of like power rankings got Tennessee as number 10. I'm like, I don't know if I go that far, but
Nah, Tennessee not top 10. Nah,
yeah, nah.
nah.
So
It's gonna be a no
I
for
think
me
that's
though.
yeah, and I think that's the only ones I could go with. So yeah,
All
that's an
right,
honorable
we
mentions I
got
could really go with.
honorable mentions. We gotta go with the worst of the worst. Who is the bottom three or lower tier, the lowest tier teams left?
All right, we got
Texans.
Detroit, Texans, and
Detroit.
the
I want to say
yeah,
something different about Detroit. Even though Detroit record is not that good, they got one of the top offense in the league. So that's the only reason I won't put them in the bottom three. That's
they
literally
just
even
got
though they got blown out by the Patriots, but
yeah. I'm about to
geez,
say
bro,
they got blown out.
they still like
On
one
the
of the
third.
best offenses. Like they still got one of the best offenses. That's the only reason I won't put. I say the Panthers, the Texans, the Commanders, probably my bottom three. Are we
Yeah,
forgetting
I got
somebody? The Raiders
Pittsburgh.
too as well because they blew multiple leads, bro.
Yeah, and the Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh we got put in there too.
Oh yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh bottom three though.
They're not bottom
They
three, but
they they
they're like
they they bottom tier. They
yeah,
bottom tier.
yeah.
They
But
bottom
bottom
tier
three,
by.
I say yeah, it's Detroit, Washington, and Carolina. Those are the bottom three right now.
I wouldn't put Detroit. I want to say the Texans, the Commanders, and the Panthers. If I had to put my bottom three, at least Detroit can put up points,
Yeah, I give you that.
and the Steelers got a rookie QB playing. I didn't expect him to ball out. Kenny Pickett, I didn't expect him to ball out.
Nah, not against the number one. Not technically
You're
against the
gonna
number
have
one
your
defense
first
in the
start
league.
against the Bills. That's disrespectful. Oh,
Yeah,
never mind. I didn't want to say anything. I don't know. You don't want a rookie quarterback going against the Bills, one of the best defense in the league. I don't know about that one.
yeah,
All right.
I
I know
agree.
you said. I know you said the Lions. I can't put the Lions in there because it's way worse teams than that. I'm
Well,
sorry. I don't watch it. I don't watch a Lions game any day over watching a Commanders game. I hate to say it. Y'all gonna hate me for saying that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
I
know
know
the
we.
Commanders
I know
there.
we a DMV. I know we a DMV local for the
Yeah, but no, the
DMV, but
Commanders there, bro.
they're not looking good this year.
Yeah, I know. I got the Commanders in that list. I'm sorry. There's no ifs ands or
Yeah,
buts
the
about it. I'm
Panthers was
very
so
putting them on
bad.
that list.
They fired a coach on week 5 at the end of week 5, bro. That's bad, bro.
Hmm. But he should have
Yeah.
been fired last year. But I digress.
I'm sort of on the fence about the firing of him still to this day because the Panthers wasn't never really that good in my opinion. So that's the only reason I was out.
Yeah, but we all know why he took the
Then he got
job.
that coaching contract. They gave him a huge coaching contract.
That's what I'm saying. But that was the reason why he. That's the reason why he left because he was getting that contract. Because outside of that, he was going to
Um,
stay in college. He was going to stay in college, bro.
Nah, he was cool. He was cool. Nah, Matt Rule is. I think he can still coach. He probably need to go back to college. Then
In
come back
college, you
if he
can't
want
do
to go back to the
NFL.
pro.
Yeah.
He can do NFL. He just the Panthers was a bad team to go to because they really didn't have no foundation. They had Christian McCaffrey, no a terrible offensive line. They fell off since that Super Bowl run, so you pretty much building up from scratch. That's pretty much what they was doing.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Oh, leave your top five. Follow our Facebook group. Follow us on social media too as well. Okay, deuces.
Yeah. Peace out.